Hi, welcome. So glad you could join me tonight. I have no idea what this reading is about. I was just told to do one. I haven't used this deck of cards in I don't know how long. And when I opened them up to take them out, this card was in there. I don't know how long it's been in there. But it's the Five of Cups in reverse, and I'm not exactly sure how that's fitting in right now. So I'm keeping that off to the side. But basically that's they tell me this is whatever is happening is going to be a blessing in disguise. Okay? All right, Spirit, why am I here reading? Oh, before I forget, this is a general read, so it may or may not resonate with you. If you are interested in a personal reading, my information is listed below. I am having a special for December. The first thing I'm doing is I'm giving away 3 decks of cards. I will pick a winner on Sunday. So it'll be 1 deck a week. So if that's something you're interested in, there is a video. Wow, there is a video down below about what's going on, what kind of cards they are. And if you're interested, email me your name. And if you don't want me to use that exact name on YouTube, then let me know what it is you would like what name you would like to be put into the drawing for. I do have reading specials. It's $10 off the 30, 60-minute, and the love letter. If you purchase the 45-minute reading at the normal regular price, which is $45, then you get a free love letter. And if you have just one question, since I don't have Instago, you can just email me 1 question, limit 2, please. Email me 1 question or 2, and I will get back to you within 24 hours of when I send you back a confirmation email. I know things are taking longer. I've become a little bit more busier. I'm very grateful for it. I love reading cards. I love reading my cards. And I love getting to meet all of you. I have really met some truly amazing people along the way. All right, you wanted to stay out, which I'm very grateful for. And before I forget, somebody else had mentioned to me that I think her name is Mary, if I remember correctly, and I keep forgetting to mention this. She has reunited with her twin flame as well. So, you know, it is happening. Don't give up faith, okay? Don't give up hope. I know it's hard. I know it. I'm in the same boat as you guys are, okay? So I know how difficult it is. Everyone's in different stages of the journey. Okay. I think I've gotten all that stuff out of the way. Nope, how did we start off? Nope, that wasn't the first card. That wasn't the first card. Here we go. Started off this way. We have the Four of Water. What are you not seeing that's right in front of you? Okay? Like all of these little things, okay, you've come to terms with, you've dealt with, but there's something that's right in front of you that you're having a hard time accepting, a hard time realizing, and this could be for the masculine or the feminines. It doesn't matter. I do as a perspective, I do it from my perspective. I am a feminine, but certainly if you are a masculine and you resonate with the feminine energies, then that's fine too. Or if, you know, if it's a, you know, sexual orientation doesn't matter. It's just based on the energy that you feel. Because we both have, we have both the masculine and the feminine in us. It's just what one are you resonating more towards when you were having this, when you were listening to this reading. We have the 8 of Earth. This is about learning and growing. Learning something difficult, like the violin, okay? But also growing from something. You've grown from something that's been very difficult. That's what that is. And this is the one thing that you're having a hard time getting, and I think this is the masculines that I'm tapping into. This is the hardest thing. This is the hardest lesson. And it's been staring at you right in front of your face for a very long time now. But you will grow from it. Oh, I just need to take off my sweater. My body temperature rises when I read. 4 of Air. Look how peaceful and calm she is. Maybe what the hardest thing to do is to find inner peace. Okay? Inner peace to get to that. Maybe that's the one thing you've been longing for that's been staring at you right in front of your face, is this inner peace. But it's been very hard, and it's slow going, okay? Nine of Air. Talk about peaceful and tranquil. I mean, look at her. And, you know, just from my perspective, I mean, these blues are just so beautiful. It reminds me of, like, the ocean. Like ocean water. Not an ocean that I've ever been to. All the oceans I've ever been to have been muddy. But, I don't know. They just told me that it looks like the waters when you go out on a cruise. I have never been on a cruise. I would like to go on a cruise and be able to see these vivid, clear blues in the water. But, I mean, and look how peaceful she is. And all the birds just flying around her. Okay? She has the look on her face of tranquility. Like she has everything that she has ever wanted in life is coming to her. The universe is bringing whatever it is that the masculines and the feminines have ever wanted. They are bringing. That was the last one. Page of Air. Fresh new beginning. I get the feeling like I think to me she's taking a very big breath in and just letting it go, like a fresh new beginning. Page of Water. And then we have the Fool. Something in its infancy stage, but making a brand new beginning out of it. No. 3 of Earth. I'm not exactly sure why she's here. Okay, to me, here's the masculine and the feminine. Look, the yin and the yang, one going one way, one going the other, but in a constant circle of motion. Nine of Earth. Masculines or the feminines have been praying for a new beginning. Still don't know why you were here. Yeah, I haven't used these cards in a long time. They got a lot to say. Oh, too many. Queen of Water. Look at her. She knows. She knows. This is the feminine. Like, she knows she's it. She knows, part of my language, but she knows she's the shit. She knows. It, you know, she's very confident, very, very assertive, but not in an overbearing way. She just has this very confident aura about her. Almost, Spirit, almost you're giving me the message. Four of Fire. Nope. Eight of Fire. Coming out of something, okay? You see all these bamboo type trees, plants, whatever it is it is called, okay? And you see how the panda is a very slow, it's not a very fast animal, okay? So coming out of whatever it is that you are coming out of, whether it be the masculine or the feminine, you are coming out of it, but it's a slow process. It's a slow and very frustrating process. Queen of Fire. Wow, fire and water. Perfect. These are the feminines. Okay? You're very confident, but you're not overbearing. You know what it is you want, but you're graceful about it. You're fiercely loyal, but not, how do I phrase that? But not, I can't think of the right word. Not like boastful about it. And I don't think that's the word I'm looking for. They'll come to me. They're working with me slow tonight. Okay. Contemplating the future. Looking far off. What do you need to do? What needs to be done? How do I get from here to jumping, to making that leap? To be a fool in love. With my masculine or feminine. What's hanging above your head? What's hanging above your head that you're not seeing clearly? What else, Spirit? Seven of Air. Do you have all your ducks in a row? You have all your ducks in a row to get to this, to be a fool? Or, oh, this almost sounds like a riddle. Or, are you a fool because you don't have everything lined up the way it's supposed to be? And by that I mean, like doing your work, okay? Doing your spiritual work, working on yourself. Whatever your soul purpose is that you've come here for, have you found out what that is? How are you implementing that in your daily life? Strength. This is really a very beautiful card. I love this card. It's just very... To me, this is always the feminine and the masculine. All right? She's able to calm him when things get rough. When things get really rough in his head, in his mind, the feminine is able to help him release that, help him come to a place of tranquility. A place of knowing that everything that you have ever wanted and wished for is coming. You just have to be strong. It's coming. And to me, this deck is different because to me, this doesn't go through... doesn't relate to the normal interpretations of the tarot cards. To me, these are almost like a blank canvas. They're giving me a little bit of a hint, of a heads up with what's written on the bottom, but it's up to me to determine what it is that they're saying through the picture. So literally with these, the message will be different just about every time I do a reading with these. And sometimes these can be a little bit more difficult for me because it's not, they need to speak a little louder for me to get these messages across. Takes a lot more thinking on my part. They're not just kind of giving me a dot-to-dot book. This takes more brain power. At least for me anyway. I don't know how other people read these cards or interpret these cards. I don't see these cards out too often. I do go around on YouTube and see what decks there are. I'm always looking for different kinds of decks. And I don't see these out very much. That is too many. 10 of Earth. Look at that. The feminine is on guard. She's on guard. She's on guard for whatever that wants to come in and take from her, it's not really earthly possessions. I know there's pentacles here and you see like a treasure chest. But it's more, she's on guard. She's on guard of who gets her loyalty, okay? Who is worthy enough of all of her pentacles to share? What else is there? No more in that deck. Too many. Nope. Okay. I didn't know there was another one under there. Wow. How do you express your appreciation? Honestly, they said that and that was it. They said that and then they zoomed right out. How do you express your appreciation? And that's not, and this isn't a one-size-fits-all answer, okay? This is something that you go, that is personal to each and every one of you, because it's individuality. Completion. The cycles are coming near completion. Somebody who is going to school, somebody who's going to night school, somebody's going to night school is almost done. So whoever that is, congratulations. What else do you have? And it's so funny. I was having dinner with my daughter-in-law. We were sitting in front of the TV instead of at the dinner table tonight because it was just her and me. My son works nights. And I had paused it. And The Notebook was on. And loved my daughter-in-law dearly. But she's not a very emotional woman. She's very guarded, like all the time. And so she doesn't cry easily. I mean, she keeps her emotions in check and stuff like that. So The Notebook was on. And I don't know why I'm telling this story. The Notebook was on. And I was like, yeah, you know, I go, this is, I go, it's a real sappy movie. I go, and I'm not really big into, you know, like sappy movies. I go, but this one got to me, you know, especially the ending. And so we're watching it and, you know, it didn't, and I'd only seen it like maybe 2 times before. What else? All right, they're telling me to read the cards. I'm going. You're having me tell the Notebook story for a reason. there's a lot of differences in somebody's life. I don't know who it is, but there's a lot of differences, okay? But these are harmonious differences, okay? I'm getting that somebody has really kind of, has really stepped into their power, stepped into her power of being, they just said being able to agree to disagree, okay? Yeah, a lot of growth. There's a lot of growth going on in the masculines. It doesn't look like that, especially if you don't have any communication with them, because how are you really going to know? But Spirit is telling me that they are growing by leaps and bounds, okay? Yeah, see, they're being able to break down the barriers that have been holding them hostage for so long. Okay, so back to the notebook before they give me cards again. So we're watching it, and we're like doing commentary on the movie about the characters and what we would do if we were in that situation. And like maybe like a half hour into it, I looked at her and I was like, I told you, this movie will suck you in. And she was like, yeah, she goes, I hate to admit it. She goes, but I think you're right. I don't know why I told that story. I have heard other people, you know, other, I guess, readers or say whatever it is, a twin flame movie. I guess it could be. But I found it funny. Ooh, that's too many. You can't give me that too many. Although these are very simple cards. It's funny. I go from one extreme to the other to these cards that were, you know, I have to come up with my own interpretation, so to speak, to these ones that just have it, to me, are very plainly spelled out. Some of you have been able to balance your masculine and your feminine sides. Look, we've got the sun, and we've got morning, we've got night. Okay? So there's been a lot of growth going on. That's beautiful. A lot of the masculines are going in and taking a good look at themselves, figuring out why aren't they moving? You know, what is going on? They are willing to go into the unknown. Yeah, and somebody who's finishing the night school, I'm looking at, I see the butterflies, and I mean, it's a brand new start. Okay, it's a brand new start. They're telling me even such beauty, okay, has a lesson that you need to learn, okay? Are you appreciative? Everyone's always appreciative of the beautiful rose, of the beautiful flower. But are you appreciative of the thorns? What is the thorn's purpose? The thorn's purpose is there to protect the flower so that, you know, it's not just come along and just picked. You need to be very careful. somebody's got something going on in their family circle, and I don't mean, I'm getting like you're the child, and like an adult child, but dealing, but with your parents and siblings, like on an adult level. They're telling me it doesn't matter the differences, whether they be big or small, okay? They just put something really corny in my head, but they're saying it doesn't matter whether the differences are big or small. There's room for us all. Oh, Max and Sam, you crack me up. Those are my spirit guides that are always with me. Like, I literally can feel one almost like on each shoulder. Keeping balance. That's what they just said. They go, we're here to keep you balanced. Oh, so funny. What else? Yeah. All right, are we done with those for now? What else can you tell me? Move. There's a lot of movement going on. Okay? Just like I was saying, like there's been masculines have done a tremendous amount of job, a tremendous amount of work in their growth, that they're moving, okay? They're moving forward. It's where's my card? It's slow, okay? But it's still movement. Oh. Nurture. Oh, wow. Nurture yourself. Take care of yourself. Okay? They just said, you know, that old expression, your body is a temple. What you put into it physically, what you put into it food-wise is how it's going to affect your body physically. Just like what you put into it mentally and emotionally is going to, you know, it's going, that's, When you put in junk emotions, bad emotions, you put in negativity, you put in disparaging words against yourself, that's what you're going to get out. Like attracts like. So nurture yourself. Start saying nice things about yourself. Be prepared because your dreams are coming true. Get all your ducks in a row. And when I always talk about dreams coming true, it always reminds me, God, why are they having me talk about movies today? I don't know, somebody out there, a film director? Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. My favorite book and favorite movie, well, one of them, aside from The Sound of Music. And I'm talking about the old Gene Wilder one. I do like the new one they redid. It's different. A lot of people didn't like it. I liked it. I could get, you know, the different feel, vibe they were going for. But I'm talking about now the Gene Wilder one. At the end, he asks Charlie, he goes, what happened to the boy that got everything he ever wanted? And the answer is, lived happily ever after. There you go. This is Charlie in the Chocolate Factory right here in this card. Dreams coming true. Look at the universe just wanting to hand you everything you've ever wanted. Where is my card? I know it's here somewhere. Yep, that's what I was saying before. Look at her. Everything she's ever wanted. The universe wants us to feel like this. So they want us to go into the unknown, go into the depths, go into the darkness of our souls, the dark night of the soul. Go into that, okay? It's going to be hard, okay? It's going to be hard to learn something new. It's going to be hard to let go of those old paradigms of thinking, okay? But out of hard work comes growth. I see these cards as, to me, they're like abstract. Like pieces of art. They're abstract. It can mean different things to anybody. This is just my interpretation. What else? Yeah, see? Nine of Wands. Wounded warrior. Tired of the fight. Tired of the constant struggle. You feel like you're treading water sometimes. Masculine certainly does. And I think the feminine does too. Nine of Wands. Boy, these words are so small. Either that or my eyes are really that bad. But the words are really small and they're like written in script. They're not good for old people. Step out of the situation. Look at that. That's the one sentence I was able to pick up. Remove yourself from the situation. Detach is what they said. Detach. Detach from the outcome. Detach from your masculines. Detach from the masculines so that they can go and do this work, okay? It's going to be hard on them, but they need to do it. Let's see. What do we have here? I got quite a bit. Impartiality. Judgment, things to be fair, even. And when that's over, joy comes in. Maybe somebody's name is Joy, because I just got that. Go in and find your self-worth. Change your way of perception, changing the old paradigms. You're on a spiritual quest. But do it with such passion, with a fervor. All right. That is pretty much it. It's a very odd reading. I know it's very odd, but I think there's many messages in here for many different people. Again, thank you so much. If you have purchased a private reading for me, know that I am working on them. I am very grateful to each and every one of you, whether you have purchased a private reading for me or not. That doesn't mean anything to me, okay? I am here to help. I am here to serve. And I am very humbled that you even stopped by to hear what it is, hear my interpretation of what Spirit has to say. Or sometimes not my interpretation, it's what they literally tell me in my ear. Okay, thank you so much and have a great night. Namaste.